welcome to another video of Vibing with Via. So today I'm going to be making some breaded pork chops. I have the pork chops here. These are boneless. They've already been washed. They've already been dried because we need them to be dry in order to go through the procedure. I have here some flour for dredging. I have one egg that I have beaten, and I do have me some breadcrumbs. Now this is a new brand that I saw. Well, the brand is not new, but it's new to me. So it's called Cento, and this is what I absolutely love, the fact that it is a gluten-free breadcrumb. So we're talking about loads of flavor now because it is the Italian style. So you should smell this. The herbs really smelling good. You could smell the Mediterranean coming through, but most importantly, this is panko breadcrumbs, which means that it is actually going to be very light and airy when I use it. Now I just have a few more ingredients that I'm going to be adding to my pork. Nothing too tough because of course the Italian seasoning here, the breadcrumbs rather, is already loaded with additional flavor. So in it, as you can see here, there is a little bit of salt. They have onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, basil, fennel, paprika, celery. Okay, good. So we're not gonna owe the pork any at all, but what I do have is some white pepper. I have some garlic. This is for the meat itself. I'm going to be adding just a little bit of Italian seasoning, the Mediterranean blend, and of course you know that I am not cooking anything without my ginger, and pork needs some spice, right? So some cayenne pepper is going to be added. So this is going to be quick and easy. I have a little bit of olive oil too, which I'm going to be using to brown the pork chops before popping them into the oven. So let's go. This is our first piece. What do I want to do? I'm just gonna go ahead and dredge this in the flour. It's as simple as this. Don't want to touch the meat with my hands, so let me pop on my gloves. All right, so this is what this looks like. I've done one side. Oops. So pretty much I am just popping it here, just dredging it in the flour. The purpose of the flour is just to allow the mixture to stick. Okay, I am now putting it in the egg mixture. Draining off all the excess right here, and boom, right there. But you know what I recognized with this one a while ago? I did say that I was gonna be seasoning the pork a little bit before getting into this step, right? So all right, let me just unwind and show you now. Back it up one time and show you what's really supposed to happen. So this is a step that we have missed. Okay, so I'm going in now with the white pepper. Could have used black pepper too if you're desirous. So that's the white pepper. This is my garlic powder, lots of garlic, the ginger. We're eyeballing all of this, right? Italian seasoning, for sure, and the cayenne pepper. Lots of this because I like a pork that's spicy. Has got to be spicy. And then basically we just want to make sure that all the pieces have been incorporated with the seasoning. Nothing too crazy. See, all the pieces are coated. That's what's important for all of this. Good. So now let's jump back now to where we really are, or where we were, right? So we're just gonna just over do this to make sure that everything is covered. I don't have to do that, but I'm doing this, right? Just pressing it down because I want the entire thing to be covered. And we want it to stick. I mean, if I was using a flatter container here like the one I use for the flour, it would have been easier to do this process, but never really called to mind. I was just going through doing whatever it is I was doing. So that's that. Just making sure that all the sections that are not covered are covered. That's what's important. Every area that is not covered is covered. Breadcrumbs is sticking to it, and nicely I'm gonna rest this on a plate until it's time for me to brown it, and I'm going to be repeating the steps. So let me take you through one more really quickly. So we have the seasoned peas, simply put, dredging it in the flour. It's as simple as this, nothing too crazy. That's that. Putting it in our egg wash, and then we're going to be putting it here. Oh, I need some more. Here we go again. This one was done easier. Ideally, this is what we want. This is done. To the plate. One more time. It's only 4 pieces. I have about let's say 2 tablespoons of olive oil here, and I'm just waiting on this to heat a little bit. Remember that with olive oil, the idea is not that you're gonna get this to a temperature that's gonna cause it to burn, or else it's gonna be too bitter and a little bit too nutty. Okay, so we just want this to heat through. We could just test with our hand, right? And then we're going to be popping our pork chops to this pan just to brown it up a little bit. Needed to test that, so I just put a little piece of the breadcrumb there just to make sure that it's hot. So that is so let me just go in, put this in the other piece. Remember, we're only searing this, so once it starts to brown, I'm going to flip it over to the other side. This is what it looks like. As you can see, nice color, right? So I am going to be flipping this one as well. You see the Italian seasoning coming through. Love the way this looks. So once this is done on the other side, I'm going to pop this out, repeat the process, and then I'll show you the next step. The oven is preheated, so I'm going to pop this in the oven, put it on a little baking sheet here, and I'm putting it in the oven for about 375 until it is cooked. I'll use my thermometer to check when it has come to the right temperature. That indicates that it is ready to be consumed. Here we go, guys. This is our breaded pork chops. This is nice and tender. I've just put a little bit of parsley in the middle for presentation purposes, but I really want you to see what this looks like on the inside. Look at that. Can it focus? You can see that this is juicy, that this is tender, that this is ready to eat. Oh my goodness. Bon appetit. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, comment, and of course, subscribe.
So grab your phone, grab your tablet. I just say can't miss. It's vibing with Via. And once they start, they say can't quit. You are gonna love this. It's vibing with Via, vibing with Via. Yeah, we vibing with, yeah, we vibing with Via.